A tip for now for Michachu Bibia Samu Bibia Waba at the bank set TV. So Martin Kpebu and at the Abattoir ones is a NPP minority a caucus. No, Oma was saying a Chief Justice took on no case, no cra, I say, any assent Kutuana, which are for Mepesi, Bekakuti, the Intio Case NPP for no, I was saying a Yamami Chief Justice took on no case, no cra. I am Kasa TV. Subscribe to my channel, like it. And for a drink check, good comment section. Come. Video BBS.
The matter is that citizens have heard. I'm not talking about the petitions because the law says we shouldn't talk about the petitions. Okay, even though we've seen but I just go with the MPP's own press conference and also the management letter. Management letter I referred to was the last week.
And in fact, before we even getting to that, because I referenced the management letter, you also referenced as well, and the audit there was an audit as well, which we have seen. But then the MPP's position is that the petitions and the details they have seen, they describe it as frivolous and feeble. I mean, is that doing the Chief Justice's case any good?
No, it's absolutely damaged her case, all right, at least in the court of public opinion. Remember, this how it started. When they came and made those allegations, I predicted that based on the way they've insulted the intelligence of the petitioners and their lawyers, the petitions would leak. And you see, truly, the petitions have leaked. I also predicted that the other side will come out and counteract. You see, they've come out to counteract. Then you've seen the management letter based on the audit, right? So it's the NPP that have damaged Chief Justice Tokonu's case. They've damaged it. They lack tact. Yeah, what they did lack tact. It's just like it was a bit of rabble rousing. Let's just go and make some noise. Just shake the kaleidoscope. But it's not every time you just say, let's make some noise. Just shake the get a good result. No, it's not, because it is not a case against the MPP. It is a case against somebody the Kufuor appointed. So they should have seen that distinction. But they didn't, and they ran into the arena of the conflict, and they have damaged the case. Because by referring to the petitions as frivolous, and yet they said the Chief Justice had to refund 75,000 Ghana cedis. Yes, that's what lawyer Daku said. The MP for Swami, that is lawyer Daku, the one who took over from Osei Chairman Sabos. He said the Chief Justice had refunded 75,000. Well, refund meaning that think something should be possibly right. Yes, it's a fund. Meaning you've come into some funds that you shouldn't have come into, and so you've returned it. Then they also went ahead to say that the person going to take over from Chief Justice Tokono is an NDC sympathizer. I mean, how would African lawyer Daku and the rest do that? How do you bastardize the judiciary like that? Okay. So they have caused Justice Tokono's case a great deal of harm and lack tact.
Okay. Lawyer Martin Kpebu, hold on a bit for me, and lawyer Sylvia Kuji, he speaks for the Ghana Bar Association. Let me acknowledge the fact that Abraham Amaliba has left us a while ago. He's going to attend to another equally important event. I've been joined as well by Godwin Eduji Tamaklo, acting CEO of the NPA. He's a private legal practitioner as well. He is joining us on Zoom. He was supposed to be with us in studio, but also had to attend to a very, very important development this morning. Mr. Tamaklo, good morning. Welcome.
And good morning to my co-panelists, and good morning to Efosunyo.
Great. Lawyer Sylvia Kuji, good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning, and good morning to everybody.
The Ghana Bar Association issued a press statement on the suspension of the Chief Justice. Exactly what are your concerns in there?
Thank you for the opportunity. Our concerns are that it appears the discussions on this whole exercise has taken a political dimension. Nobody has so far said that the president has not triggered a provision in the Constitution. So our position is that why don't we all restrain ourselves, allow the process to be followed through to the logical conclusion, then the committee set up by the president will come up with his decision. If the decision, I believe, will be put in the public domain, then we'll get to know even the real content and of the petition. Then now, people are relying on a certain leaked set of documents, and they say that is the petition. What if at the end of the day, the petition before the committee, it is not what is in the public domain, or it is not exactly what is in the public domain? So we are just saying that let us allow the process to be followed through, because it's a constitutional process that has been triggered.
I see. Now, but if you say that it's taking a political dimension, yes, in what sense exactly? Because you acknowledge that the president is following due process, no?
Yeah, but it appears we've lost the import of what is going on. It's the politics that is being discussed. I've followed through discussions on this. In the first place, why should we be discussing this? It's not as if this will take forever. At the end of the day, a committee will bring out its decision. Then we can begin the discussion. Those who don't even agree with the work done can go to court. But it's as if it's the politicians down that are trying to do what they want to do. Some want to go on demonstration. I'm wondering how you use demonstration to solve a legal problem. Let us not forget that when Uncle Abunati Dan had his issues then, people demonstrated. But at the end of the day, he still has to serve his term. So I don't see why we are doing all this. My concern.
Sheesh.